Hello everyone and welcome back to Memaw's Crafts and Chaos. I'm Kimberly and today is Froggy Friday. So cool. So Froggy Friday is a collaboration. It's hosted by Karen at the Dragon's Cave, Lisa, Girl in the Garage, Gert at Gert Creates, Tim at Base Resonator, and Lula at Nerd Goblin Art. Sorry about the phone. I told you it always goes off the minute I start recording. Anyway, so today I was just kind of thumbing through videos the other day, and one of Daniel Cooper's videos came up, and I had seen it a long time ago, and then I forgot about it because I think it came out like possibly about a year ago. Anyway, I was watching him do a lizard with hairspray. His hairspray trick that he does, and I thought, you know what? I remember I was going to try that, and I totally forgot all about it. And then when I watched it, I was like, I got to do this for Froggy Friday because I thought that would be so cool in a frog. So somebody's probably already done it way back when, but I'm going to do it again just because I think it's cool. Anyway, the video is number 273. I'll put it up here on the screen so you can go check it out if you want to. He has a lot of different videos using hairspray. Really cool stuff. So you ought to go check that out. But anyway, so the first thing he did was he used hairspray that had at least a level 4 hold. So you want something that's got a good hold on it. And the first thing he did was he gave his whole frog, he pulled away from his frog, held it kind of far away, and gave it a light mist. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kind of hold it, my hairspray up higher. You can't really see where I'm holding it, but I'm going to hold it probably about, I don't know, 6 to 8 inches away from my frog. And I just want to give him a light spray, just so that I'm getting a little bit of a texture in there. And I just want to kind of hit him on every side, just so that he's got a light spray. I got to kind of see if I can see it in there. I'm not so sure I even hit it. Maybe I did. Let's hit it again. Make sure it's going in there good. Oh, now I can see it good. Okay, then we're going to let that dry, and then we're going to come back and do some bigger spots. So let's let that dry. Okay, so this is dry, and I know you probably won't be able to see it, but you can kind of, you can kind of see the texture in there. It's kind of hard, but anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little toothpick, and I just want to take and I want to put dots, bigger dots in there so that it's got more texture. We're just going to kind of drop it in. I don't know if this will work. Maybe I'll have to get something bigger. Let me see if this will work. I just sprayed some of the hairspray into this little cup so that I have control. And I don't know if I want them perfectly round. I kind of maybe want them different shapes. And this will probably take, after I do this, it'll probably take a while for this to dry, because just the little dots were taking quite a while to dry. I did kind of use my heat gun on it to help it dry a little. Get up here in his face a little bit. And like Daniel said, when you get the fine mist in there, it kind of helps to hold your dots so they're not like running down the side and stuff. It kind of gives it a little, like, almost like a Velcro effect. I kind of got to get a different light on it to see where I've already put some. Okay, I'm going to kind of go up in his face here a little bit, and then I'm going to let these dry just so that I can maybe get some other places before these start to run. So I'm going to work on this. I will do this off camera just because I'm sure you don't want to just sit there and watch me do dots in the thing. But I'll come back when I'm completely done and then we'll do the next step. Okay, so I got quite a few little spots in there that I wanted. And while I was waiting for that to dry, I put some of these little tiny beads in the feet part. So I just wanted to give it a little more. And I just used UV resin and those to get them in there. And then that one's sticking up. I need that one off. It's not even in the right place. Okay, so we're going to take this Baltic Day, and I barely had any of this one left. So what I did was I took what was left of this one. This one it's the Baltic Day Intense Chameleon Flakes, and this one's green and light blue. And then this one is the Baltic Day Intense Chameleon Flakes, and it's blue-green. So they're pretty much the same, just in different orders. But anyway, so I'm just going to get what's left in this one out because I don't like to waste it. We're going to do the same with this thingy, see if we can get it out. Okay, and then we're just going to take this one. One was just a little bit darker than the other one, so one was kind of a limey green, where one, so you can kind of see that it's kind of got the dark and the light in there. And then we're just going to burnish this in to all the places. It'll stick to wherever the hairspray's not, so it'll stick to the silicone but not the hairspray, which makes it kind of cool. So I'm just going to get this burnished in everywhere. If I can not spill it, holy crap. I love these things, but I don't like that they have the static. They go flying everywhere. But I really do love the way they look. It's got different color in it. We don't want to use that side, that's for sure. And you don't need lots of these. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, I did already put eyes in him. I don't do that on camera because I'm not super good at it and it takes me forever. So I just do it off camera before I start. Because I know you guys don't want to watch me struggle with that. And this is just a soft makeup brush. I actually got them like, I think I got them on Amazon, and they're just the throat, you know, like you get them in a package of several. They're like people that do makeup for a living or whatever. I'm going to grab a different one so I can use the fluffy end, one that's clean. I should have a clean one around here somewhere because I don't want that red in there, that's for sure. Here we go. This one should be clean. Yep, this one's clean. That'll help me get up in his face a little better. Down in his arms. You know, Daniel Cooper really is a genius. The stuff he comes up with, how his brain works, is amazing. I mean, who would have just all of a sudden just thought of hairspray to use, and the other things that he comes up with? And I haven't even watched all of his videos. I've watched a lot of them, but gosh dang, he just comes up with a lot of stuff. Intelligent. He is, he is. In the resin world, I think we all love Daniel Cooper. I haven't tried the glue trick yet because I don't use a lot of glitters because I haven't, I need to just try the glue trick, but it kind of scares me a little bit. But one of these days I'm going to try it. But almost everybody I watch tries the glue trick or does the glue trick, and it works. I guess I shouldn't be so afraid of it. And don't ask me why I'm afraid of it. Just one of those things. Okay, I think I have it all in here everywhere. Can you see the texture in there now? How it went? It looks so cool. So got it all burnished in everywhere. Up in his head, in his arms, in his legs. So I'm going to get my resin mixed up. I'm going to use, I pretty much use the same resin. Well, I don't pretty much. I do use the same resin. I always use Let's Resin brand. Their epoxy resin. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. I always do part A in my, pour part A in first, and I pour part B, excuse me, let me start over. I pour part B in first. I can't get that up. I was going to try not to waste it. I pour part B in first, then I pour my part A in. And then I mix it. I have a Resiners dual head mixer. I mix it in that for 4 minutes. Then I stir it really good. And if I'm putting a color in, I always stir extra, extra good with my color, scraping my sides and my bottom all the time. So you'll always want to do that, but I'm going to go get my resin mixed up. I'll go ahead and put my black in it. I'm going to use the Let's Resin Black Epoxy Pigment Paste, and then I'm going to run it through my bubble chamber, and then I will be back to pour. Okay, so I got this all mixed up, and run it through my vacuum chamber. Now we're going to give it a pour here. I just kind of want to give my, I'm going to come far away just to, and we're going to pour it in slowly. Get it all filled up here. Okay, stop right there for a second. Let it level out on its own. And I kind of want to take just one of these little things. Just kind of barely go under his chin here, just so that we can tease out any bubbles that might be up under his chin, because they like to hide under there. And under his little thighs here. I'm just doing it really gently so that I hopefully don't disturb any of my powder or anything that I put on there. Okay. Give her a little spritz there. Tease it up here into the feet a little bit so it'll hook onto that stuff that I poured in there. So they'll kind of become one. There goes my heat mat. I don't know how good I got those little beads in there. That was just something I just wanted to try. So I'm not sure what it'll look like or how, if I got bubbles in it or... So we'll just have to see how they look when we demold it. There we go. So now we just got to wait for her to cure. Him, her. And then we will demold and see what it looks like. I'm kind of excited to I've been wanting to try this thing by Daniel Cooper, and I'm so glad I finally did it. So I will see you in a second. Okay, so our little froggy, he's all cured up and ready to demold. So let's see how our hairspray trick worked. So excited. His toes are really stuck in there. Oh my gosh. My goodness. Does not want to come out of there. There we go. I think it's because there's so much UV resin stuck there. Got overpour on that it doesn't want to let go of its toes. There we go. A lot of times you can just get stuff broke loose and things start to come out better. Oh, we broke a toe. Darn it. Went flying too. I have no idea where it went. Okay. It'll be okay. If we find it, maybe we can fix it. If I find it. I just gotta find it before my puppy does. Okay. Are we ready? I'm scared. This looks kind of cool. Underneath there. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Ooh. That's kind of awesome. Get the glare off of him. Can you see? I don't know. Can you guys see okay? It's kind of neat looking. Now, this is one of my older molds, so he's starting to lose his, oh, there's part of the toe. It's starting to lose its shine, so we'd have to shine him up. But this was just an experiment, so if I did this again, I definitely would not do this to his toes. I think I would just keep his toes the way they were and not put anything in his toes, because I think that's part of it, is the UV resin. So, but anyway, he's got his eyes in. I actually did pretty good with his eyes this time. See, okay. I think he looks pretty cool. Fun, fun. Not too bad. Anyway, I'd just like to take this time to thank all my subscribers. I love each and every one of you. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please think about doing so. It doesn't cost you anything. It's free. And it would help me out immensely. And if you'd please give me a thumbs up and that kind of lets YouTube know that you're liking my videos, and they'll push them out there a little more. And leave me a comment. That helps immensely too. And I really do try to answer everybody back. And if you watch my video all the way through, thank you so much for doing that. That helps the algorithm. I don't know if I said that right. And I love each and every one of you, and God bless you all. And don't forget, always embrace your chaos. Thanks, guys.